understanding the evolution of human beings as the way to understand suffering, and that we live in a reality where we have to experience duality. Because there is suffering, we can find the opposite polarity to be happiness, freedom, expansion, and suffering bring us into contraction, lower frequency, lower feelings, more dense. So because one exists, we get to experience the other, because we know how to move from suffering to happiness. And so at times, we think we are in control of our life, and we avoid situations of suffering, and we project on others, oh yeah, this person or these people or this situation, as we had to defend ourselves and we are right. So we can be in control of the situation by pushing away all the things that create suffering in our lives. But there is a moment where actually we cannot control anything, because our spirit is actually taking us in a direction so we can learn, and in directions that happens for us to learn, to have an experience of discomfort, of suffering, let's say, so we can understand what to do next. We use the brain, and we use those feelings, this fire inside, to move forward in another direction, away from that situation. But many times we don't get to choose, we don't get to see that the spirit is actually guiding us. So what's happening here, we get to feel strong feelings, and there's nothing in front of us actually. There's not much happening outside, but the reality actually itself is crumbling down. It's dissolving. All that we wanted to do, all that we loved, all of a sudden, we don't feel the same for that. And we don't realize yet that it's the spirit that is creating that. So, because the spirit has a higher purpose for us than what we think is good for us. The spirit has a guidance. It takes us in different ways for us to have different experiences, and not what we want, but what we need. So if you're finding yourself now in such of feelings of despair, of suffering, of discomfort, and you don't understand them yet, it's time, I encourage you, it's time to really focus inwards, to start to pay attention on how are you treating yourself, how are you making time to listen inside, to step away from all the noise of the outside, distractions, relationships with friends, because all that maybe needs to go. And when we feel strong feelings of despair, strong emotions, we don't really understand them. It's good to go inwards, to do mindful meditations, sit in stillness, eat less, eat more quality food with more vibrancy, detox the body, and all the healthy habits. Create stamina in the body, do exercise. Yes, that's the reflection. When we don't understand the suffering or the heavy emotions that are coming through, we don't understand them yet, but it's time for us to pay attention. We cannot escape them. There's a moment in life that the spirit is asking us for evolution, a higher purpose. And let me know how you go on the comments. Thank you. Much love.